Hello students, welcome to class 8, lesson number 3. So in this video, let us start exercise 3.1. Question number 1, given here are some figures. Classify each of them on the basis of the following. So what is the question? Some figures are given and some points are given. You have to classify the figure, that which kind of figure it is. See the options: simple curve, simple closed curve, polygon, convex polygon, concave polygon. So these topics we have studied in the previous video. First, simple curve. Here it is not mentioned that it is open curve or close. It can be anything, but simple, it means there is no intersection of any line segments. First one, yes. Second one, yes. Then third one, no, because it is not simple. Here intersection is not there, but two lines are given, and it is not a simple. Fourth one, no. Fifth one, yes. Sixth one, yes. Seventh one, yes. Eighth one, no, it is not a simple figure. Okay. Second one, simple closed curve. Simple, it should not be a complex. So remove this complex figures, remaining are simple closed curve. Okay. Third one, polygon, only made up of line segments. If you can see this kind of round shape, then it is not a polygon. So which are they? First and second. You can see this is the round, it is a complex. Here also curve is there, here also round shape is there. Fifth and sixth, in both figures round shapes are there. So answer is 1 and 2. Next, convex polygon, it means whose all the interior angles are less than 180 degree. You can see only answer is second one, because polygon is given. So two polygons only there, figure 1 and figure 2. Remaining figures are not polygon. So we have to find in this two only. So this is the shape. You can check all the interior angles are less than 180 degree. And last one, concave polygon. Yes, this is the figure. You can see this angle is more than 180 degree. If you want 180 degree, here straight line should be there. So these two parts are more than 180 degree. Question number 2, how many diagonals does each of the following have? Convex quadrilateral, regular hexagon and triangle. This is the convex quadrilateral. Okay. So diagonal, that two points joining two opposite vertex, line joining two opposite vertex. So 1 and 2. Regular hexagon, how many it's possible? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 are possible. Triangle, no possible. If we will draw what diagonal, then here you can see any vertex is not given, so it is not possible. Third one, what is the sum of the measure of angles of convex quadrilateral, and will this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex? Make non-convex quadrilateral and try. So you can take any quadrilateral. First, draw any convex quadrilateral. Okay, this is the convex quadrilateral whose all the interior angles are less than 180 degree. So if you will draw one of the diagonal, you can see this is the first triangle and here it is the second triangle. Two triangles are formed. And we have seen the angle sum property of triangle. What is the angle sum property? That the sum of interior angles of triangle is 180 degree. So this is the first one and this is the second one. triangle, okay, and here is this, it is the second triangle. So sum of measure of the angle is 180 plus 180. Two triangles are there. If you will add the 180 plus 180, you will get 360. Then let us take another quadrilateral which is not convex. So you can see figure here, this is the quadrilateral. You will see this looks like a triangle, but it is not triangle. In triangle 3 only line segments should be there, but here 4 it is there. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so it is a quadrilateral. And this is not the convex because this angle is more than 180 degree. This is the convex quadrilateral. Sorry, this is the concave quadrilateral, not convex. We have seen the convex quadrilateral here in the previous figure. So what you have to do? You have to divide this quadrilateral into two parts. This is the first and this is the second part. And you can see both the parts looks like a triangle, first and second one. Once again you can use the angle sum property of triangle because here two triangles formed this way. This is the first one and this is the second one. So what is angle sum property? That sum of measurement of all three angles are 180 degree. So all these three angles, once again, sum of all three angles is 180 degree, and in the second triangle also it is 180 degree. Add them up, so you will get 360. Okay. So thus this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex. If you will take any quadrilateral, concave or convex, sum of measurement of all four angles in a quadrilateral, it will be 360 degree, and in triangle it will be 180 degree.